Because I've been with black guys, so like.
Have you ever been with some insecure white guys that like got insecure? Have you been with black guys?
About like, you know, you've ever dated a black man or something, they get so insecure about it. They say you're contaminated and stuff. Like, I've had guys tell me that multiple times. Yes, all the time. I think I'm contaminated.
Contaminated?
Yeah.
Why do you guys say that? Wait, what happened?
Because I've been with black guys, so like they just think I'm contaminated.
And how do you feel? Do you think they're insecure?
Yeah, they get very insecure because they know that like they obviously have like, you know,
what the hell?
Contaminated.
Yeah. Let me tell you lot something that I've noticed in recent time. Just reviewing a lot of content on social media platforms of recent times. Yeah, there's a lot of racist people walking around, bro. Like, there's a lot more racist people walking around than you actually realize, and they're not all old people, because you know the typical idea is that most racist people are old, and you know, because they come from the generation where, you know, people were more segregated and blah blah blah. But actually, you'd be actually kind of surprised and shocked that there's a lot of young racist people walking around, bro. A lot. Or a lot of people who masquerade and they just act like they're normal, but really and truly they harbor very toxic mindsets towards black people in specifically. Like, and I've noticed this. Press 1 in the chat if you've noticed it as well. And I'm gonna do a reaction video to a lot of videos that I've come across recently which will support this realization that there's a lot of racist people who have a problem with black people in particular. And I think it's just disgusting, to be honest. These people are the scum of the earth, to be honest. At this point in history, in 2026, there's still so much racist people walking around, bro. Like, it's just ridiculous. But anyway, let's continue with what is said in this video. So these non-black girls are saying that white guys view them as contaminated if they've been with black guys. And this does not surprise me at all. I've heard these kind of talking points in real life as well. Do you get what I'm saying? But anyway.
Because I've been with black guys, so like.
Have you ever been with some insecure white guys that like got insecure? Have you been with black guys?
About like, you know, you've ever dated a black man or something, they get so insecure about it. They say you're contaminated and stuff. Like, I've had guys tell me that multiple times. Yes, all the time. I think I'm contaminated.
Contaminated?
Yeah.
Why?
And this guy's asking why. Well, we can just make a very easy, simple, you know, answer to that. You know, the whole idea of the BBC, you know, black guys with all these negative stereotypes, and then a lot of these guys who will feel insecure, they have somewhat a weird kind of view of black people in general. And then there's this like inferiority, it's an inferiority and superiority complex that these particular white guys will have towards black guys. It's very, very strange. It's an inferiority and superiority complex that they have towards black men. Yeah. So that's why if they come across a white girl they find attractive and they find out that she's been with a black guy in the past, they will feel some type of way about that. And these guys may even be guys who feel that they are not racist. These are guys that may even say, I'm not racist, I have black friends. But really and truly, yeah, they got black friends, but they still see it as, you know, I would never touch a woman that you would touch. So in my mind, somebody like that is racist, and that's just my opinion. You know, that's just my straight up opinion. I think it's very cut and dry. I don't think there's much ambiguity to that. Do you get what I'm saying? Then you have to think about the whole corn element, you know, where the BBC and all black guys are walking around with 15-inch willies, you know, and they're stuffing them in these things, you know, in these girls, in their mouths and in their boxes, you know, and you know, if I go there to go and sleep with the girl, she's not going to be satisfied because this big BBC's been up inside her and blah, blah, blah. It's this weird mindset, weird psychosis towards black men in general. And you got to understand as well, yeah, like black men are the most like, the only word I can say is the most hated group, the most hated demographic on this planet, like in general, but from all corners, yeah, all corners, even within our community, bro. Black guys get a lot of backlash and get bashed. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, it's a weird dynamic, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, so anyway, go on.
Why do you guys say that? Wait, what happened?
Because I've been with black guys, so like they just think I'm contaminated.
And how do you feel? Do you think they're insecure?
Yeah, they get very insecure because they know that like they obviously have like, you know, don't.
And now this white girl here is talking about, oh yeah, white guys are insecure because they know black guys have really big willies. Bruh, even she is added into this whole weird psychosis dynamic. All black guys are walking around with 15-inch willies, and she's basically a white girl that's probably assuming that any black guy she talks to is gonna have a huge willy as well. And it's just all this weird stuff. Like, it's just weird. Like, why do black guys have to be reduced to having, oh yeah, because he's got a huge BBC? Like, why are we reduced to that? And the thing is, black guys, because a lot of times socioeconomically we're disenfranchised, or, you know, we're not viewed, sometimes we don't view ourselves as, I don't know, we don't really value ourselves properly, yeah. And many times black guys are happy to take on that stereotype and be referenced with that stereotype of, oh yeah, he's got a huge willy. You're not being referenced because of your intelligence. You're not getting referenced because of your ingenuity, because of your determination, your hardworking nature, your work ethic, you know, your ability to, you know, be resilient in tough times and stuff like that, and being a leader and stuff like that. No, you're not being they're not using those kind of qualities to describe you as a black man. No, they're reducing you to your penis. And a lot of black guys think that that's cool, but it's not actually cool. Like, it's not. It's very, very low vibration. It's very animalistic. But a lot of black guys, a lot of black guys just don't understand the dynamic. They don't really get the psychology of it. You being reduced to how big your willy is actually an insult, bro. Like, there's more to you as a man. There's more to you than just how big your willy is. This is why a lot of times black guys, you got to be careful the non-black women you're dating. You got to be careful of those non-black women you're dating as well, because a lot of times they're stereotyping you as well. Like, they're viewing you as a fetish. So you got to be careful of that. Very, very careful. But anyway, let's see what they said in the comments. This should be very interesting. This person wrote, it's not insecurity, it's disgust. And that comment got 19,426 likes. They wrote, it's not insecurity, it's disgust. And I can imagine, yeah, this is a meme channel. They put loads of memes, and I just see white men on the memes. Bro, like, this is a white guy that wrote that, bro. 100%, bro. And I just want you to realize, bro, like, I want you to realize this post only got 15,000 likes on it, but this guy's comment got more likes. You need to deep this. Like, I think you really need to understand this thing, bro. This video by itself got 15k likes. Yeah. And I was even one of the people that liked it. And bruh, this person who I would assume is a white male wrote, "It's not insecurity, it's disgust." And it got 19, it nearly got 20k likes on it, bro. What does that tell you? That tells you that there's a lot of non-black men that share the same mindset as that comment, bro. It's not insecurity, it's disgust. Let's open the replies. So at a glance, I could see the replies are literally just like people basically verbally attacking the guy that left the comment. But that's irrelevant because that comment got like 572 replies, yeah, but it got 19,426 likes. The likes outweigh the replies by over 19,000, bro. The likes outweigh the replies by over 18,000, bro. There was 18,000 more people that hit the like on under that comment than left the comment, bro, or left the reply. So that should tell you something. This guy wrote, "Insecure is the new grossed out." This person wrote, "Normal white girls also look down on mud sharks." Wow. Normal white girls also look down on mud sharks. Let me say this, and I said this so many times in the past, bruh. The majority of non-black women do not want to date black guys. I want you lot to understand it. I've said it a million times over the years. A lot of you black guys, because you're dating some blonde chick or some brunette or some non-black chick, you know, you think that, oh nah, you're just saying that because you can't get them. When bruh, I've had loads of non-black girls in my life. That's not nothing to brag about. That's just, it's just whatever. But bruh, like the reality is majority. And the fact that this person wrote normal white girls also look down on mud sharks, it goes to show that the majority is saying when they put normal, that can be allude to the average, typically the typical, the usual white girl also looks down on that. You get what I'm saying? Because most of the time, let's be real, most of the time, the especially with white girls in particular, the ones that date black guys, you usually can tell, bro. Like there's usually telltale signs, bro, that she may be into dating black guys, bro. There's usually telltale signs. I mean, there's sometimes you can be surprised though. Sometimes you could bump into a white girl or non-black girl who you may assume, you may look at them as being just like a normal white girl, as this commenter wrote, and then, you know, she may be just a free spirit who doesn't really deep the whole color thing too tough, and she might give you opportunity. It's whatever, innit? Like, but yeah, it's whatever. This person wrote 58% STD rate. This person wrote 58% STD rate, bro. Wow. This person wrote, men aren't insecure. They are disgusted with your high body count. You are contaminated. Wow. So basically this commenter is saying, if a white girl, she's talked to black guys or dated black guys, that means she automatically has a high body count. Boy. And he's he's repeating that, yeah, you are contaminated. Bro, this is mad, bro. And this is the thing, black guys, you got white friends that think like this. I guarantee every black guy has a white male friend who covertly they think like this, bro. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. Me included, bruv. Someone wrote, the comment section is proving the girl's point. LOL. Yep. 100%. Let me drop a like on that comment. This white guy wrote, it's not about being insecure. It's about self-respect and having standards. So basically, this guy here, yeah, he's saying that if a white girl like this one on the screen, she dates black guys, she doesn't have self-respect and she doesn't have standards. Because again, I told you, a lot of them have this inferiority, superiority complex when they are thinking about black men. So, you know, the superiority complex side of it is that, you know, if you have standards, you wouldn't date a black man. You would only date white men. Like, white men can't be broke, or white men can't be waste men. Like, white men can't be toxic. Like, white men don't create baby mamas as well. Like what are we talking about? Like, white men don't cheat on their wives and girlfriends. Like, this white guy wrote, she's definitely contaminated, would never touch her, honestly. Wow. This white guy wrote, it's not insecurities, it's fucking disgusting. This guy wrote, and his Instagram name is Black Fatigue 2.0. And his comment is, it's like getting a nice glass of water and dumping a few spoons of mud into it. Contaminated. Wow. I told you guys, I'm noticing there's a lot of racist people out there, and they're not old. They're not elderly old people, bro. There's a lot of young racist guys walking around. A lot of racist white guys. I'm sorry, I have to say it like that, bro. Like, it's true. It's mad like that, bro. And don't worry, guys, I'm going to cut this whole section and make it its own video, bro. Because this is very, very important, bro. Like, I want guys to understand, black guys in particular, and non-black guys who are actually normal, sensible people. Yeah, reasonable-minded people. You need to understand that there's a lot of terrible, scummy, messed up people walking around who look at black people as subhuman or like mud, dirt, you know, just oh my god, bro. Like, it's sad, bro. It's actually very sad. It's actually very sad, bro. They have a weird inferiority, superiority complex. Oh yeah, he's got a big willy, that's why you're with him. Oh yeah, his willy's probably 15 inches because I watched it on Corn. I've been watching black guys piping Becky's in Corn, and you know, my willy's not as big as theirs, so I don't want to date a girl that's been with them. And then at the same time, oh yeah, and you're contaminated because you don't have no standards. That's why you date black guys, because you have no standards. You see what I'm saying? You see how it's an inferiority, superiority complex that they have at the same time. These particular type of people. It's sad, bro. It's very, very sad. But let's move on, bro.